Alright folks, welcome to El Dorado Park golf course. We got I'm going to call it like a standard municipal course. We'll go into details later about what we're seeing out here. Cute little paw print, I think, here off of one. We'll see what the driver's doing here. Not a good strike there. All over the face on the driver lately. We'll get into that as well later. If you're first joining the channel, we look at the GSPRO golf simulator software, try and get the new courses played and out to you so that you can see them, you can see how they play and how I play. And we'll go from there over to the second hole. Alright, hole number 2. A little bit of a hit up the left side. Not a great strike. We, shortly after this round, went through a shaft change in the driver and a shaft change in the irons. I actually thought this shot was like the best shot of the round. Took like a 6-iron and hit a 130-yard little runner under the trees and was pretty happy with that. And then I turned around and grabbed the exact same 6-iron for the third, a par 3. A little bit too much of a slice. A little pole slice there. And long, so not great. Settling in for a bogey, a very bad chip there on 3. Fourth hole, par 5, 508 yards. Let's take a look at the driver's swing. I was getting the ball like under the club, under the ball, like top of the club face, over and over and over, and it was driving me nuts. That's what kind of prompted the shaft change. I found some guy on eBay, it's like Boston liquidation sales or something, and he just had all these driver shafts with TITLEIST ends on them, and one of them was the Acura Concept 445 or something. He had them all on there for $30, and I think that shaft's pretty nice. I don't know if it's certainly not $30, but that's in there now. I've seen a big difference with just like getting the club to square up this way, you know, instead of getting under it or on top of it, just being nice and square to the back of the ball. You'll see some drives during this round that are pretty terrible, and that's kind of a tall tale sign. Alright, so bogey there. I will tell you again, El Dorado Park Golf Course. My round here is very up and down. Lots of bogeys and birdies. There's kind of an example of like the ball speed's there, but 17 launch and 34 spin just really isn't the greatest combo to maximize my distance there. I'm not sure. 132. This one looks pretty good. Take a hop. Heck yeah, there's a birdie on 6. So birdie, bogey, all the way to the 7th hole, another par 5. It's a park golf course, so I mentioned this a few times. I think there's 2 basically different types of courses on GSPRO that I have categorized in my head. One is like the city park golf course. It's usually stuffed into a big square block in a city, and so you have to jigsaw all the holes into that square block somehow. And those are very popular all around the world, and that's one type of course. Another type of course is, of course, the Paynes Valley or Revel Stroke, where each hole is like its own picture, and it's got its own features, and it's got its own cliffs and waterfalls. And every time you step up to the tee box, it's a new picture and a new setup. And you have elevation changes and et cetera, et cetera. And so I think those are obviously the more interesting course. I don't mind playing these courses, though. I think they're really good practice for what I go out and play on the weekends. Just hit the fairway, get close to the green, chip it up, and then it's just kind of dependent on how good I putt, you know. So the tough hole here on 8, it's a long par 4, 430, and then screwed that up short right, and that's going to be another bogey. So still hopping back and forth as we head to the 9th, which tough couple holes there, 8 and 9, long par 4, long par 3, not good. $50 yards short and 50 yards left, so not my best. A decent effort to try and get there to save par, but that comes up a little short as well. And it's going to be another bogey, so quickly to +2 as I make the turn. We'll have the 10th hole here. Here's another good example of the driver just not doing what I want. Even when I squared it up, it's because I had to turn the face down and over, which makes it go left. So I just want to hold my hand square, straight back, straight forward, and be done with it. And I think the slightly stiffer shaft that I got will help with that. Par 5, second shot, layup, 132 in. Looks like I like it. Holding the finish. Jordan. Birdie right on line. Good one after a little pull there on the 9th to birdie the 10th, get back to +1. Another example of like cutting under it and getting 4,000 spin and less ball speed. So just, I think it comes down to where I'm hitting it on the face. 146 remaining. Little push fade, it looks long, jeez. Just kind of jumped on that one, and a bunker shot left, splash, and that goes long. So another bogey, we cancel out that birdie on the back 9, and we'll head to another 200-yard par 3. See if we can get one on the green. What do we think? Nope. Another 150-yard shot on a 200-yard par 3. Not hitting those good at all. And now trying to slice under a chip shot, and that's also going to go long. We're on a little bogey fest here on the back 9, and we'll head to 13. Par 4, 400. A little water left that we want to avoid. That looked like a little bit of a better swing. Smash factor up a tad. Spin not out of control. And it'll end up at about 147 away. Good tempo there. A little fade. Distance looks good. And another good shot, another birdie. Click back down to +2. Haven't had a par in a while. We've just been firing bogeys and birdies here on the back 9. Again, the overswing leads to weird contact, leads to me trying to turn it over, and we end up left. Pretty good shot here to go over the tree, under one tree, over the second tree, and landed about hole high, 5-6 yards away. So there's a par, +2 as we head to the 15th. We haven't quite seen any like stunning features or holes or signature type things. This hole looks pretty nice with the water up there, and thank goodness the fairway cut out like that so it would let me hit it over there. But with 136 remaining, this one's a little pushy and short, it looks like. Not short. Gets a good kick left, but Yeah, El Dorado Park has just been a typical municipal course. The graphics are, I would say, like medium as far as how detailed everything is. I think the lines of the fairways and the greens and everything there looks really good. The trees just kind of seem a little skipped out on compared to some of the detail that people can get in these courses. 127. Trying to check this up. Bite. Ooh. And it does. All right, a couple pars in a row, remaining at +2, heading to the 17th hole. 164. Similar par 3 as the third, I think it was. That's not going to come back. It's a decent shot, though. Not sure why I tried to play a fade over the bunker, but that's certainly what it looked like. 18th hole upcoming. Very wide fairway here. Maybe the widest fairway ever. I got this question the other day. I'll try and explain it in this last hole. I play this course. Let's say I play a course today. I'll end up cutting it into shots only, editing it, and saving it within like the next couple days. And then I get to this part where I'm commentating maybe a week after that. And then it gets in the queue to get uploaded another week after that. So from the time I play it to the time you see it, it's probably closer to 3 weeks. But I'm trying to play the new courses as they come out and then get the videos out within 2 or 3 weeks of that. So last swing of the round here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're still with us. That's an ending birdie. We'll take a look at some stats here. Saturday pin, 6,500 yard blue tees. El Dorado Park Golf Course. 5 birdies, 6 bogeys, 8 greens, 9 fairways. I want proximity to the hole to be on that page next. We'll see you later. Peace out.